YouTube, Palantir stock price predictions. So thank you guys for tuning in to the Life Changing Finances YouTube channel. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. So Palantir is one of the favorite stocks that are out right now because of its potential upside. So we know all about the company. We know that it's a software company that's highly involved in the AI space. Now, for this particular week, there are a few things we need to consider in order to kind of look at different price levels to see if it's going to be exaggerated swings or it's going to be kind of flat. So the first thing, obviously, we know about the missile attacks between Iran and Israel, right? So we know about that. If we've got another attack, then we know that the stocks overall can come down. But aside of that, there are two different major players we have to look at. One between Microsoft. They have earnings on Thursday, and you guys can look down on the calendar below to mark my words. Can't remember. And then we've got IBM that's reporting, I believe, their earnings, I believe, on Wednesday. So look down below. And the reason why I brought those two up is because they're not the same kind of companies, particular, but they are in the same competition group. Now, I'm not saying that Palantir compares to these different companies as it pertains to market cap, but they're in a similar group. And so investors can use this information from their earnings reports to gauge which direction Palantir could potentially go. Okay. So that's why we have to keep an eye on those particular stocks because they can tell us something about the competition group and obviously what consumers are doing, what businesses are doing across the board. Okay, now let's go ahead and look at some different levels here. So on Friday, after market, we closed. It looks like at about $20.48. So I'm gonna do a horizontal line here. And so if we're going to be going back to the upside, okay, we are going to have to test $21, all right? And when I say test, in order for the trend to go back upwards, we're going to have to close at or above $21 per share at some point, okay? So now, if we can do that, all right. The next level that we would have to test would be about $21.54. Okay, somewhere up in that ballpark. Okay, so we'd have to find a level of strength there, and then we can slowly make our way up to $21 and about 89 cents. Okay, so we're looking where there's actually levels of actual consolidation. So it's about $21.84. Now, if we're gonna come to the downside, I wouldn't be mad about it. All right, I wouldn't be mad if we came to the downside because that gives me the opportunity to buy more Palantir. So I'm gonna bring this thing out to the let's go 1 month out to see. All right, let's go out a little bit further, 3 months out. Okay. Now we are at a critical level of support, guys. So virtually between where we are now down to let's come bring this down here to about $17. Uh, the consolidation range is kind of weird. So I would say mid level here would be about let's just say $17. Okay. So we can't find a level of strength of where we are right now. There's a potential downside to coming down to $17. But before we would hit 17, we would test $18. Okay. And then we can consolidate between 18 and $16. So 17 is like that mid-range point. On the high end, you got $18. So let's go about right here just to be on the I'm sorry, on the safe side. Let me put that in there for you guys. Uh yeah, so we'll put that right here just to kind of be on the safe side. So it would be somewhere around here is where we'd be looking at next. Okay. So those are the levels that I'm looking at. Hopefully we can regain some sort of strength and work our way back up to $21 and start to head back up. Okay. Otherwise, I mean, because there's not much consolidation up in here over the last 3 months, I mean, it can be a big swing down, especially as quickly as the market overall has been coming down. Okay. So we want to keep an eye on that. And those are the levels I'm looking to play, guys. Let me know what you think about these levels. What levels are you looking to play? For a lot of you short termers, short timers. For those of you that are more long term, what price would you look to jump into this thing heavily? Right? When I say heavy, it's like, okay, I'm going all in. What number is that for you? Where you say, you know what, I'm going in. For me, it's obviously going to be under $16. For me, anything under $16, I would go in. That's just my personal opinion. Um, because I think the situation we're in now overall with this market is not going to last at least throughout the next quarter or so. I think we'll start to regain some momentum back to the upside. Now, September, third quarter, third quarter to September, it's a different ball game. So we'll be on the lookout for that. But that's what I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. I appreciate you. And we're out. Peace.